Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another video. So, welcome back to She Builds Healthy Wealth. Now, today I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things, you guys. So, definitely make sure you watch this video to the end, or just try to stick around and watch this video for as long as you can. But definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Plus, push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. All right, so I am shifting back and forth through my notes, you guys. This is my notebook. The first thing I wanted to do was just kind of let you guys know which states had already been approved for the PEBT extension that were supposed to be paying out benefits for the months of August and September. So those states are California, Delaware, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Montana, Nebraska, New Jersey, New Mexico, North Carolina, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Tennessee, Virgin Islands, and Virginia. Now, I wanted to also address a couple of you guys' questions because I've been getting a lot of questions regarding PEBT and the PEBT program. So, for the PEBT 2.0 program, that is a new program. As far as I know, all of the states have been approved for that. However, all of the states are still awaiting federal approval. What that means is they have submitted their documentation, but they still need guidance as to how they're going to disperse these funds. There's a lot of little intricate details that have not yet been worked out. It is for the whole 2020-2021 school year, but they don't know if we're going to get paid for October, November, December, or if it's going to be from August, November, December, January, February, March, so on and so forth. They haven't worked out those details as of yet. So the PEBT 2.0 program is still basically in limbo. Now for the PEBT extension, and this is for California, for those of you who reached out and said, hey, how long did it take for you to receive your card? So when I called into customer service for my card, they told me that it had been processed on October 14th, but that it had been mailed out as of October 26th. You guys know that I will call the same place more than once to see if I get the same answer. And that is exactly what happened in this case. So some of the representatives were not consistent with the information. And so some said, well, I don't know how you were able to actually get a date that they mailed it out, because we don't have that. All we have is the date that they were processed. So I'm not even exactly sure. I do remember finding October 26th on a website. I can't remember what the name of that website was, but I do remember blazing through some articles on the internet, and I saw that it said that they had begun to mail out cards specifically on October 26th. So if I'm going based off of that date, I would say that it probably took me a month and a half to receive my card. So for those of you who are saying that your cards were just processed in November, unfortunately, you may not receive them until January. Now, that's not necessarily the case. I'm just saying you may not. So there's a possibility that you may receive it earlier than that, okay? It's pretty much all I can tell you guys about PEBT. Some states are giving new cards. California was one of them, but majority of the other states, or I should say some of the other states, did put the benefits on the cards that were already mailed out earlier this year. So when we got our first round of PEBT benefits, they sent everybody a new card, and some of the states that were approved sent out the benefits on that same card. So they didn't send out a new card this time around, okay? So that's all I can say about that. Now, I want to talk about this one state, Rhode Island, okay? So apparently, Rhode Island made a mistake and announced that they were going to be giving out $600 cash boost for EBT recipients, okay? They meant to express that that is a $600 food stamp boost. For obvious reasons, many Rhode Island EBT recipients expressed on some social media platforms and even reached out to some news stations about their frustration and anger regarding the confusion, okay? Look, I get it. Many families were relying on these funds for holiday shopping and or just to buy things that we know food stamps cannot buy. But you're still getting a $600 boost, okay? Be creative. I know it ain't green, but be creative. I'd have the biggest, best Christmas banquet feast for my babies. They'd wake up to something they'd seen in a cartoon somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Because California ain't giving out no $600 food stamp boost. I'm still trying to figure out, what did California do with all of the funds that they were given in the CARES Act? A lot of states are probably wondering the same thing. So I know Rhode Island, don't eat me up in the comments. I'm not telling you guys that you don't have a right to be upset. You can be plenty upset, but you're still receiving $600 boost, even though it's a one-time payment, but that's a $600 boost, okay? When I'm talking about emergency SNAP allotments, most people are already only receiving an extra $100, or some are only receiving an extra $50, or some are only receiving an extra $200. I don't know about many people who are receiving $600 boosts every month, unless they just have a whole bunch of kids, and they're getting benefits for all of their children. So again, I would just be thankful, be grateful, because $600 boost is something. If you got kids, you can make that work. I've had plenty Christmases with my kids where I was not able to buy them presents. And yeah, I just let them enjoy themselves. They've never had a hungry night, okay? But on that, they intend to add these benefits on December 4th, which is already passed. So you should have already received your $600 boost December 4th. Or if you didn't receive it then, you should receive it December 11th, okay? For new applications, if you are just recently approved, as long as your application for EBT benefits has been approved before or by December 29th, you'll still receive that $600 boost, okay? So moving on, you guys, now we're going to talk about stimulus, because there's a lot of interesting things that's happening. I've been trying to follow this story as much as I possibly can, but man, some of these updates are mind-boggling to me. Okay, so now we have a $916 billion stimulus package. So they added on another $8 billion. Whoop-de-doo, right? They want to incorporate a $600 stimulus check. They want to do direct payments, but $600, which is half of the $1,200 that most of us received the last time. But it's in exchange for unemployment benefits. So the Republicans are saying, hey, yeah, we'll give you direct payments to Americans, but we're going to take away that $300 boost to unemployment and no retroactive unemployment, okay? Now, I do believe that they were still trying to do some things when it came to the regular unemployment pay, but in terms of the unemployment pay that's federally funded, they were saying it's a no deal on that, okay? So the $600 stimulus checks will be following the same income limits as the first round of checks, $600 per dependent, but it's only for children dependents only, which is another slash, because they were talking about incorporating elder dependents or adult dependents if people had them. Married couples would obviously receive $1,200 for the two people in the marriage, okay? This is the Republican counter offer. In terms of the $1,200 checks, we have Bernie Sanders, we have now Elizabeth Warren. We've got quite a few Democrats who are now gassing up the Senate and Congress to include the stimulus checks in this relief package. Our own president-elect has stated that this is just a down payment, that anything that is not covered or addressed in this relief package, he will make sure to cover as soon as he transitions into the White House in January. Members of the Democratic Party are saying, hey, instead of our $304 trillion package, the HEROES Act bill that they had asked for earlier, this new bill only asks for $348 billion in new money, because $560 billion are leftover money not yet allocated from the CARES Act. And that to me is a really big deal. So they have $500 and something billion left over from the CARES Act, and they're only adding an additional $348. To me, that sounds like a good deal. So all of this talk about going into this deficit, I mean, I get it. They're still going to be racking up a certain amount of debt, but if you're using leftover funds, it's not going to be as great and as overwhelming to the nation as they try to make it seem, right? But hey, I mean, again, you guys, I know $600 ain't $1,200, but $600, it's still some money. And who knows, we may get it, we may not get it. We may get stimulus when Biden transitions. If he transitions into the White House, we may not get it. It's just kind of one of those things where, you know, I've been saying this and I'm going to keep saying it to you guys, even if you don't want to hear it. You just kind of got to eat humble pie and take it where you can get it. Because I know, again, if I get a $600 stimulus check, That's still something. That's $600 more than I didn't have. You know what I mean? Stop whining and complaining about who's getting it and who's not. At the end of the day, everybody is suffering. I know some people are going to eat me up about that, but at the end of the day, people are people and people are suffering. I don't care if you're red, purple, blue, green, illegal. It doesn't matter to me. People are suffering. People are suffering all over the world. At this point, it doesn't matter whether they're here, they're not supposed to be here or not. Even if they had stayed wherever it is that you guys think they should be, they would still be suffering. So it doesn't really matter. To me, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to say that because I've been getting so many comments down below where people are getting upset over the wrong things. Who cares? Just get your money and take care of your family and be happy that you are on here able to complain. Obviously, you're not sick, but I'm going to move on. Okay, so another thing that you guys have been asking me about has been the energy assistance program. That's just way too much information to put in this video. I'm still getting my information together. I did actually have a number for Georgia, so let me share that with you guys because I did start to look up some of the names. Let me see if I can find that paper. Okay, so for Georgia, they do have a energy assistance program, participation in certain programs such as SNAP, SSI, temporary assistance for needy families, which is TANF, TANF, may automatically allow you, grant you eligibility for the energy assistance program, okay? Please contact area code 404-657-3427. You can also type in energy assistance program in your search bar and you should be able to pull up some information. So on that note, I also wanted to let you guys know for most states there is an energy assistance program, and that's what it's called, EAP, Energy Assistance Program, or it's LIHEAP. I think it's Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program or something like that, but it's EAP is usually the main acronyms for that program, okay? Look it up on the website of your service provider. And I'm saying that because I only know about the service providers in California. I know that we use Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, and then where I'm at, we have Southern California Edison that supplies our electricity. So you would need to contact your service provider for your utilities and ask them about the energy assistance program, and they should be able to help you, give you a telephone number, a website that you can contact so that you can get more information and apply for these programs. These programs are not here because of the pandemic. These programs were around prior to that. So you shouldn't have any issues trying to get yourself some relief when it comes to your utility bills, okay? Also in Oregon, Section 8 waiting list did open up as of December 6th. 2020. There are currently 13 waiting lists open. I have just a few of them here. Jackson County, Columbia, I think Clatsop, I hope I'm saying that right, Tillamook County, but definitely check out Section 8, okay? There's 13 wait lists currently open. Check it out if you guys are in need of some relief when it comes to housing. It doesn't hurt to just call, give them a call, and just check it out, all right? Now, there has been one more state that's been added on to this emergency SNAP benefit allotment for the month of December, you guys, okay? Just one more month, but I'm going to go ahead and give you guys all of that plus the payout dates. So be sure to listen carefully because right after I give this, I have a couple of you guys asking me about states that have already been mentioned. I understand if you're new or you're just now chiming in, but make sure to watch this part of the video at least all the way to the end so that you know whether or not your state's name has been called, okay? So we have Alabama. Oh, before I do that, someone asked me what is the emergency benefit? What is the emergency allotment? So I'm going to explain it again really quick, you guys. So if you're already receiving regular SNAP, regular EBT benefits, okay? If you have income or anything else that would restrict you from receiving the full amount, let's say you were supposed to receive $300 a month, but you have a job or you have other factors and they say, well, because you have this other income, we can only give you $100 a month. So what the emergency benefit is they are going to give you that $200 on your card on the payout date for as long as this emergency in the world exists, okay? So instead of getting that $100 monthly, you'll get your $200 on a separate disbursement date for some states. In some states, you'll get that $200 on your regular issuance dates, okay? So, Alabama, yours will be deposited on December 31st, but will be available January 1st. Arizona, you should be getting yours on your regular issuance date, except if your name begin with last name begin with the letter A, you should have gotten it on December 1st. If your last name begin with the letter B, you should have gotten it on December the 2nd. Okay, so California, I did see California, not on the United States Department of Agriculture website, but on the Food for People website, and then there was another website, but we are going to be getting December benefits in January on January 10th. And then Delaware, you were also added, but since you just recently got approved, I have not been able to find the payout date for you as of yet, okay? DC, December 19th and January 2nd. Georgia, December 16th, 18th, 20th, and 22nd. Florida, if your issuance date is between December 1st and December 4th, you should have gotten it December 4th. Any issuance dates after December 4th will be given out on a staggered schedule. Hawaii, January 11th. Idaho, January 11th through the 15th. Iowa, regular issuance dates between December 1st and the 10th. Indiana, regular issuance dates, but on a staggered on odd days only. So between the 5th and the 23rd. And then new approved applications, you'll get your benefits the first day after your approval date, okay? Kansas, January 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, December 2nd through the 19th for new applications the day after you've been approved. Maine, December 10th for new applications the day after you've been approved. Mississippi, December 2nd for current applications. And then for new applications, you'll get it 2 days after your approval date. Missouri, December 1st through the 22nd. Montana, December 2nd through the 6th. So you should have already received yours, Montana. Nevada, December 5th. New Hampshire, we've got quite a few dates here. So December 5th, 18th, 15th, 22nd, 29th. For January 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th, and then a final deposit date on February 2nd. New Jersey, December 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, staggered between December 1st and the 31st. North Carolina, for 10 days between December 22nd through the 31st. Ohio, December 17th. Oregon, December 10th, December 30th, and then again on January 4th. Pennsylvania, yours will go by the last digit in your case or record number. So those dates could fall anywhere between December 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, and then a final run on February 5th. Rhode Island, December 3rd, and then new applications will receive their emergency allotments weekly. South Carolina, December 1st through the 19th, and the new applications will be going on all month long, so you should receive your extra benefit between December 1st and the 31st. Tennessee, December 1st through the 20th. Texas, you have been approved, but I'm still having problems finding the date. So for those of you who are living in Texas, you guys can always check your app. Go on to the Department of Health and Social Services if you have an app and check it out, and then leave those dates in the comment section below so that other Texans can find that information as well, okay? Utah, December 30th and January 31st. Virginia, December 16th. Vermont, January 15th. Virginia, December 16th. Washington, regular issuance dates December 1st through the 2nd, and then staggered after that for, I'm assuming, new applications between the 2nd and the 20th. West Virginia, December 3rd, and then again on January 12th. Wisconsin, December 19th, and then late or reinstated applications should receive theirs February 13th. I don't know why they're doing it that late. That's crazy to me, but anyways. And then Wyoming, yours will be distributed by the letter in your last name, the first letter of your last name. So if your last name begins with letter A through D, December 2nd, E through K, December 3rd, L through R, December 4th, S through Z, December 5th, okay? New York, I did also see that you guys were approved. However, I have not been able to find any dates. So, I feel like I have absolutely talked you guys' ear off. I probably said a whole heck of a lot more than I should have, given my opinion, but that's just the type of person that I am. I like to keep it real. You know, we're all struggling. We're all in this together. I'm not rich. I'm not over here sitting on a gold mine. I got 6 kids. So, yeah, I'm just saying, you know, for those of you who are getting a little bit of extra benefits, because there's only one state that's getting a $600 boost right now. California ain't getting it. None of the other states are getting that right now. So I do understand they made a mistake and they promised y'all something, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all still got y'all miracle on 34th Street happening, in my opinion. But anyways, remember to live, love, elevate, because I have some eyes over there. My toddler is looking at me like, can you shut up and can you come here? So I am going to move on with the rest of my day. I hope that information, as always, was in some way useful and helpful. And definitely, I will go over some of the utility information in a separate video. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Oh, also, you guys know that you can order things and have them delivered to you online using Amazon Prime. So definitely check out the link down below in the description box so you guys can get your Amazon Prime membership at a discounted rate if you are an EBT recipient. Okay, so check that out, you guys. Definitely check that out. It's worth it. I use it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Peace.